I'm so relieved you're okay, Brittany. It was a close call. I never would have made it without those yellow Pikmin. Those little guys so are helpful. If our mission is a success, we should have a party to thank all the little Pikmin. Hey everybody, my name's DDQ, and welcome back to Let's Play Pikmin 3! In the previous video, we reunited with Alpha and Brittany once again, and today we're going to begin our search for Charlie. Now, I'm going to be completely honest right now, I don't want to waste any time right now with this video, because this next area can be a little time consuming, so I'm not going to be wasting my time with a bunch of stuff aside from getting this fruit right here that we missed from the previous video, because the one enemy just had to eat my Pikmin, and I didn't have enough to carry back the fruit. It was so rude. I did not realize that fruit and rude rhymed, but whatever. Now that we have all of our Pikmin, let's go back to where we were in the previous video, where that fruit was originally located, because that's where we need to go to progress through the main story. So I go over there. I want to talk about my plans for the next couple of videos. This video, my plan is to rescue Charlie, and the next video I'm going to explore the rest of the distant tundra. So this video is definitely going to be more about story progression, but the next video will be more about exploration. So if you're watching this as a guide, that's what we'll be doing. I'm very curious if any of my viewers actually watch my Let's Plays as like a walkthrough. I know I asked that before during Skyward Sword, and one of my viewers said that they like watching my videos just for entertainment, which I really appreciate. So I'm always curious if anybody actually uses my Let's Plays the way they were intended for, and because I do make these as a kind of walkthrough. I'm gonna have those Pikmin carry the cherries. The red Pikmin are going to be like the labor workers right now. They're gonna be doing most of the grunt work, while everybody else they do the story progression stuff. Now, when we put this right here, I'm going to warn you, make sure you have no Pikmin in the path that boulder will roll across, because you can actually lose your Pikmin from that. I tested this a couple days ago when I was practicing for this video, and it does kill your Pikmin, so don't have any Pikmin in the way while that's rolling. We go inside this cave, and there's a warm breeze from inside, and the reason why is because there are fire hazards in this place. You want to be careful with this place, because, well, later on when we have our Pikmin carrying stuff, you want to be careful, so that, you want to make sure that your Pikmin are not on a pathway that will make them catch fire. Red Pikmin, obviously, they are fireproof, so they don't have to worry about that, but other Pikmin, like rock and yellows, they are not fireproof. We're gonna have our yellow Pikmin conduct electricity right here. Get used to seeing that, because we're gonna be doing that a lot throughout this video. Doing that will activate a light bulb, which will make those flower thingies bloom. It's so pretty. This is a very beautiful game, by the way. I'm really impressed with the visuals of this game. Throw a Pikmin into a candy pot bud, and they will change color. Okay, this is something that I have not gone over yet. This thing right here, that is a candy pot bud. How those work is that whenever those appear, the color of it right now is yellow. So if we were to have our red Pikmin thrown into there, they will turn into yellow Pikmin. I don't really use candy pot buds that much. They are incredibly useful, but I personally don't really like using them that much, because but like I said earlier, they are useful. I just don't personally like using them that much. Okay, we're only going to have 5 Pikmin carry that. I want to have as many Pikmin as I can go through this next area, but I also want to have some Pikmin carrying some fruit over to the Essence Drake, so that in case anything goes wrong, we still have collected fruit for the day. We're going to need a rock Pikmin to destroy these crystals, and over here we're going to be introduced to a new enemy. If you remember those leaf enemies from the Garden of Hope, then those ones are green and they were completely harmless, but these ones are brown. They will hurt your Pikmin, and you obviously do not want that. If this area looks familiar, then that is because if we go inside this cave, you'll see a view that we could never forget. The beautiful river as we go across the tree, and honestly, I didn't stress this, I didn't really go over this before, but I really love that pathway, like the water. My capture card does not do it justice at all, so you really have to see what it looks like on television, to really get the true beauty of that place. There's many right here, but you need to be careful with them. It might be a little bit hard to see because this is a dark area. And over here, we'll be introduced to another new gameplay mechanic. A flower bloomed on the Pikmin's head. It's amazing how many plant-like qualities they possess. I wonder if they develop any new skills with that flower. I'll have to keep a close eye on them. When Pikmin consume nectar, they blossom into flower Pikmin. So as we know by now, the Pikmin gradually grow from leaves to buds to flowers. Nectar will turn them instantly. I don't know if they do turn over time. But what I do know is that, well, I already explained this, but flower Pikmin are a lot stronger than leaf Pikmin. So whenever you get a chance to get a flower Pikmin, take that chance. It's very much worth having yellow Pikmin, and I'm completely ignoring this boss right here because I was explaining something. But now we have a boss fight. What's going on here? The Coopad radar detected signs of life, but that doesn't look like the captain. I mean, not unless he's really not unless he really let himself go. Man, Brittany's a jerk. Okay, while we do that, I'm going to have my Pikmin go over here, but I'm not going to have them carry that, do that, blah. I'm not going to have them all carry that. I'm only going to have a small handful of rock Pikmin take those grapes over the course of the day. Over the course of the day, I'm going to have the rock Pikmin carry the grapes over to the SS Drake, is what I'm trying to say. The Vehemoth Phosbat hates the light. Okay, now this is going to sound a little silly, but I actually have a little bit of a hard time pronouncing this enemy's name. So, for the sake of me not sounding like a continuous moron, I'm going to name this thing Jeffery. So, Jeffery is going to be hidden in the dark, but whenever we see a light thing area thingamajigger of jigginess, we can throw our yellow Pikmin over to it, and because Jeffery hates the light, we can turn on the light, and he will be temporarily stunned. This will not last forever. You need to run over to him as quickly as you can, charge your Pikmin against him. After a little while, he will fly back into the air and start poisoning your Pikmin. None of the Pikmin in this game are immune to poison, so you want to immediately whistle them back. There are a lot of kitty buds around here if you want to go get them. Like I said before, I personally am not going to be using them all that often. I mean, I probably will later on, but as for right now, I'm not going to be using them. The rock Pikmin, they are going to be over here taking care of this bridge. I'm going to be completely honest, I'm not, like I said in the previous video when I was talking about the bridge, I'm not entirely confident in my abilities to completely do everything right now. Whenever we rebuild the bridges, whenever we turn on the lights, the enemy's going to be stunned, but during the second phase of the boss fight, he's going to be summoning tiny Jeffreys to attack us. Take refuge in brightly lit areas. Alright, so you can actually throw your captain across over there and some yellows if you want to speedrun, but I'm not going to be doing that because I want to get to this area the way that they intended you to do this. I'm also not going to be activating that because there really is no need to do that right now. Jeffery has an attack where he'll summon a Whirlwind, and it's not exactly the best thing ever. We're going to have our Pikmin build the bridge, go over that away, and take the bridge parts over to the bridge so that they can build the bridge. Alright, you can throw a Pikmin over there, and the captain to turn on the lights. But like I said, if you stun him twice, then Jeffrey's going to be summoning tiny Jeffreys to attack you. That'll make the battle harder and will last longer, so I'm not going to be doing that. Alright. Looks like the bridge has been completely built. I'm going to take all my Pikmin. Looks like Jeffrey's using his Whirlwind attack, so we want to be careful with that. Yeah, if he does, that's a very devastating attack. Whenever Jeffery does do that, you can whistle your Pikmin out of the Whirlwind, and you should be okay with that. Alright, let's throw our Pikmin over there. Make sure you have 20 of them so you can actually do this. And the lights have turned on. I give you light! The tiny Jeffries would all be destroyed at this point of the battle. If memory serves correctly, I might be wrong about that. If I am, I'll put a capsule on screen here. But now we're gonna be now that all the lights are turned on, we can destroy Jeffery. He will not be completely stunned forever. The poison attack and I believe the whirlwind attack are still in effect. After a little while, he's going to fly over to a wall, so you want to chase down Jeffery and fight him. Looks like some of the grapes are going back to the onions. I'm not going to be worrying too much about that right now. Let's throw our Pikmin over to Jeffery and fight him. The good thing about turning the lights on early in the battle is that oh no don't do it. Okay, good. Oh, I lost a Pikmin. Look at that yellow was staring at him while he's doing the whirlwind attack. The good thing about using the light attack, turning on the lights the good thing about turning on the lights is that you can gradually make him take more damage as he gets stunned. But since he's completely vulnerable during this state, I figured it's probably easier to just wait to do this part before actually attacking him. Let's wait for him to get back over to a wall. Come on, Jeffery, fly faster. Let me destroy you. One thing I want to say right now is that I really like his character design for the Vehemoth Phosbat, or Jeffery. I really like his character design. He looks really cool. I love the designs for most of the Pikmin enemies, and this is no exception. I love the design for Jeffery. I'm so sorry, Jeffery. Can you find it in a heart to forgive me? Brittany, it's wonderful to see you. I'm unharmed, but I must apologize for my stench. The inside of a monster's belly is no flower garden. I like how Brittany shakes her head. Until I have a chance to clean up, just breathe through your mouths. Now I'm sure you dropped everything to find me first. We found the drake, but we're still stuck here. The cosmic drive key is gone. It's somewhere on PNF 404. It's gone? But without that, we're stranded here. We're doomed. And Copa was stunned. Wait a second. I found a data file in the belly of the beast. I thought it was just some old junk data at the time, but maybe not. Read it for yourselves. I found a key today. It says something about cosmic drive on it. I doubt it's worth much, but it'll be a nice souvenir for my son if I ever get back to Hakate. So my search for treasure continues. I'll stop at nothing to find the ultimate prize. I just know there's gold on this planet somewhere. It says there's a cosmic drive key on it, and you thought it was a junk data file. Charlie, I'm sorry, but you're a dork. He must have landed on PNF 4 shortly before we did. He must find that. We must find him somewhere on this planet or be stranded here forever. Alright, now we have all three of our captains. I'm gonna have my yellows carry Jeffery over to the base. Wait, no, before that, I want to take a screenshot first. No, I'll do that later. I was going to take a camera, but I'm going to take a picture of Charlie standing in front of Jeffery, but I decided not to because I already did that with Yammer My Dad, so I don't want to keep reusing ideas. I'll find another picture to take later. I'm going to have Brittany take some rock Pikmins over to where the grape was. And I'm going to use a super handy ability of moving without using a control stick. I'm using the Go Here feature to have Brittany go over to where the grapes were so that we can have more Pikmin carry the grapes. Those things on the wall right there, those things will... during the boss fight against Jeffery, the tiny Jefferys will come out of that. So I'm going to be careful with that. And we are and Jeffrey's turning around in circles. He's coming back to life! The Pikmin seem to be having problems carrying their load back. I'd better do something. Now I know that another Let's Player demonstrated this. Oh wait, no, I can't do that. If you have your yellow Pikmins on top of that bag, when you're put in the bag, a glitch will appear where they will stay standing in the midair and then just gradually float down when they get back to the ground. I want to take out this Jossmite before the Pikmin get over there, so let's do that quickly. Come on, 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 come Come on, we can do this. Yeah. Alright, like I said earlier in this video, we're going to be exploring more of the distant tundra in the next video. So I think we'll be able to do everything I want to do right now. I am so lucky that enemy right there did not hurt my Pikmin. I spoke. Did he actually kill any of my? I don't think he actually hurt any of my Pikmin. Wow. Alright, oh wait, nope, I want to go back to Alpha real quick. I want to take these Pikmin with me. Keep them in my squad, and I'm going to have them go over to, I'm going to have them go over back to the SS Drake. Switch control over to Brittany. And it's one more grape. Oh no. Okay, I remember on Chuck Conroy's Pikmin 3 Let's Play, he talked about how a grape, one single grape over here, did not make it back to base in time, and he spent a really long time trying to find that one fruit that they didn't get back to base. Voice crack. They didn't get back to base, so I don't want that to happen on my video. It'd be very terrible if that did. I'm gonna have my rock Pikmin. I'm gonna follow my rock Pikmin back to the base so that I can whistle the Pikmin back with me. Alright, come on. I think this is the pathway that the Pikmin will take when they're heading back to go to the grapes. I think that was everybody. Okay, I'm still missing a few Pikmin. The gamepad says that I see a rock Pikmin. It's probably on the TV screen, but it was on the gamepad map. Okay, I'm still missing some Pikmin somewhere. Where are they? You've gotta be kidding me! They got stuck on the wall. Okay. Oh no, I'm running out of time. No, I have enough time to get over there. But seriously, every single time I play through this day, someone gets stuck on this stupid wall, and it irritates me. Okay, wait, who's stuck now? Who's missing? Somebody is missing. Okay, I think hopefully we have enough time to get over to him. There's another Pikmin over by the flower platforms. Hopefully we'll have enough time to save them. Yes! Yes! Again! Twice in a row, we barely saved the Pikmin in time. Clap for joy! New fruit! Yes! Alright, we got some new fruit, which is awesome! So, I guess there is something I want to talk about right now while the fruit goes. The fruit, whenever, I know I explained this already, but whenever you get new fruit, you can, like right now, at this exact moment, we have enough to last for 13 days. In the first Pikmin game, you only had 30 days in total to beat the game. Pikmin 2 did not have a time limit at all, but this game, the time limit will expand depending on how much fruit you have. So some people don't really like this. I personally think it's the perfect compromise between having a time limit and not having a time limit. Because even though I love the time limit in the first game, a lot of people don't actually like that. So, a lot of people didn't like the time limit from the first game, and people who liked the time limit did not like that it was removed from the second game. So I think that the fruit is a perfect compromise. Thanks to the yellow Pikmin, we were able to defeat the Vehemoth Phosbat, or Jeffery, and much to everyone's surprise, we found the captain inside the beast. Wow! And can you believe our luck? We found a data file from someone named Olimar, who has a cosmic drive key. But where in the world is Olimar? Where? We need that key! And on that note, thank you guys so much for watching this video of Pikmin 3, and until next time, it's geared to you.